Sage, yesterday you learned that instability begins creation. Today you will learn how chaos shapes the living. Not the chaos of storms or shattering, not the chaos that destroys, but the deeper chaos, the creative state from which all great things arise. The chaos you must learn to enter and leave with intention. Sit with me and listen. Imagine a furnace, Sage. Inside it, sand turns to fire. Heat dissolves its form. Rigid grains become a single, glowing body. In that molten moment, anything is possible. A breath, a twist, a gentle turning of the wrist, and the shapeless takes form. This is chaos, not confusion, not destruction, but potential. Chaos is the state where identity softens, boundaries loosen, and creation becomes effortless. When the glass is molten, it can become a vessel, a window, a mirror, a blade. Its future is open. But when it cools, its shape is fixed, its nature set, its fragility revealed. And this is order. Order is necessary for use. Chaos is necessary for becoming. Great lives move between the two. Many, Sage, live only in the cooled state, rigid, predictable, safe, but brittle. They repeat, they defend, they preserve the shape they have already taken. A glass that never melts can never change, but a glass that never cools can never serve. You must master the rhythm, melt and harden, flow and strike, soften and commit. This is the first law of the philosophy of chaos. Now listen closely, for the second law is older than empires. The ancient strategist Sun Tzu called it Shih. Shih is not force. It is the shape that force can take. It is the slope that gives a boulder momentum, the wind that gives an arrow range, the moment that gives a word its impact. Shih is the configuration, the circumstances that increases your power without increasing your effort. Chaos is how you sense Shih. When your form is molten, you can feel which direction events are flowing, where pressure is rising, where openings appear. A rigid mind cannot sense it. A flexible mind can ride it. By entering chaos deliberately, you shape yourself to the moment instead of fighting it. This is how warriors move without strain, how artists create without hesitation, how sages live without fear. They flow when flow is needed. They solidify when the moment demands strength. You ask, how do I live this way? Begin here. When you seek new ideas, enter chaos. Melt the form. Release what you think you know. When you must act, purpose appears, cool with intention. Let your shape serve a function. This is the dance between potential and purpose, between being shaped and becoming strong. All mastery is born from those who can shift between chaos and order without losing themselves. Remember this, sage. Chaos is not your enemy. It is your workshop. Order is not your prison. It is your tool. Too much chaos and nothing endures. Too much order and nothing evolves. The wise move between the two like breath. When the moment calls for creation, be molten. When the moment calls for action, be glass. To live well is to know when to change your state, and to feel deep in your spirit the exact moment the world invites you to transform. This trial ends, and a page of the Codex turns. If a truth stirred within you today, speak it below. Every voice carves the path anew. Return tomorrow, sage. The next page awaits, and I will be watching.